Women touch men that they like, okay? So stick with me and drop a like, by the way, and leave a comment if you've ever experienced this. Women touch men that they like. So if you are, talking to a woman, or if you work with a woman, or if, you have any interaction with a woman and a woman touches you, she's letting you know basically that she likes you. I'm not saying if you're running down and chasing a woman down an alleyway and she's pushing you off of her, that she likes you. No, that is a big no-no, okay? I'm talking about, play fighting or just touching you, right? Especially when you're walking up to a woman and you're approaching her, you're introducing yourself, right? There's a big reason why you want to break the touch barrier, because women are not going to touch a man that they don't like, okay? If a woman finds you repulsive, if you've never had a woman touch you in any way, then guess what? She probably does not find you attractive at all. Now, I'm not saying that a woman that finds you attractive is going to touch you right off the rip, but it's a big sign that a woman likes you, okay? If a woman likes you, she is probably going to find a way to try and touch you, okay? So if your woman's at work and she's play fighting with guys, that is a major red flag. But if you're talking to a woman and she touches you, that is a huge green flag. For example, I've had women play fight with me at work. I've had women touch my arm, right? Like, there's no need for you to do that. There's no need for you to touch my arm. I've had women touch my back. I've had this one chick fucking jump on me at the pool. Now, that is a different level. Now, that is a chick that's basically telling you, please fuck me, right? But when a woman touches your arm, or, I'm not saying you guys are on a date. If you guys are on a date, of course, that is basically letting you know that she's into you. But I'm just talking about like a random interaction. You're talking to a woman and she finds a way to try to touch you. That is a big green flag, okay? That shit is green, okay? So if you ever find yourself talking to a woman and she touches you, then guess what? 9 times out of 10, she's probably trying to let you know that she's into you. She's trying to let you know to make a move. You should have already made a move, okay? Because as a man, you don't wait for what they say, choosing signals and all this other shit, right? Because a man does not need a signal to go after what it is that he wants. But this is just a big indicator that a woman is into you. Because if a woman, plays with her hair, she's giving you the time of day, and then on top of that, she tries to find a way to touch you, if you're joking with her and she's like, boy, stop, right? She tries to touch you. That's a green flag, okay? So just letting you know. And if you've never experienced this as a man, then guess what? You better get in the gym. You better work out. You better prioritize your diet. Make sure you smell good. Make sure your teeth are clean. Make sure you're presentable. Make sure you're not fucking socially awkward. That's why it's very important as a man that you go out there and you practice your social skills, because a lot of guys, they don't practice their social skills. They just stay at home, play video games, goon all day, and then they wonder why they're fucking socially awkward around women, because you don't go out there and put yourself in situations to talk to people, okay? And at one point in my life, I was there too, like just playing video games all day, smoking weed, just staying at home, not really interacting with many people, and working a job that doesn't allow you to interact with that many people. Like, for example, I was a busser back in the day, right? And so when you're cleaning tables, you're not really talking to anyone other than your coworkers. You need to get yourself out of your comfort zone and talk to new people, okay? Because just because you talk to the same 4 people every single day does not mean that your social skills are on point. Because I know that there's a bunch of guys out there who are socially awkward and fucking weird, but they'll talk to their homies all day, right? You have a sense of humor around your homies. Well, guess what? That doesn't mean your social skills are on point. Just because you have fucking inside jokes with your boys and you think that, that's cool. No, listen. When you go on a date with a woman, you're going to be fucking awkward as fuck. And you're not going to have a woman trying to touch you, trying to let you know that she's into you, because you're fucking weird. You're weird around women. And I'm not saying that you got to fucking fit this mold and not be able to be yourself, but put yourself out there, talk to more people. For example, when I was a busser, you know, my social skills were lacking a bit. But then I became a server, and what did that allow me to do? Becoming a server at a restaurant allowed me to talk to new people every single day. So I was practicing my social skills more and more. And then I became a bartender. And when you're a bartender, you talk to a lot of people, right? And you flirt with a lot of women because guess what? You're working, you know. Women are just chilling there. There's some bad bitches that come in, chill, just have a drink, and you're just fucking flirting with them, just chilling, talking. So you're forced to practice your social skills. So get out there, try to talk to more people on a daily basis. I do door to door, so you know, I've built up the experience of talking to new people. So I can hold a conversation with fucking anyone. I can talk to a fucking crackhead all day. I can talk to a crackhead on the street about anything, because once you practice your social skills, you can literally talk about absolutely anything. Like a lot of guys say, what am I going to say? What am I going to say on the first date? Or what if I run out of things to say? That is a big sign that your social skills are lacking. And this video is about, you know, women touching you, and that's an indicator that they like you. But this ties into it because, like I said, if you're not getting those signs, and maybe you are somewhat of an attractive dude, maybe you are somewhat handsome, but you still don't see those signs, it's because you're probably fucking weird and socially awkward around these women. You're probably weird. You're probably one of those guys that says, I'm gonna run out of things to say, because you're living in this little bubble where all you do is fucking work out, play video games, you know, get on the fucking headset with the boys, and that's all you talk about. All you do is fucking yell out comms all day. Bro, he's to your left, he's to your right, and fucking troll on the headset, on the fucking, I don't even know what they call it nowadays. I was gonna say the party app, but I remember that's on Xbox 360. You're on Discord all day with the boys instead of going out there and talking to new people. So if you don't have those social skills to where you feel like you're gonna run out of things to say, then guess what? Get out there and talk to more people. Because once your social skills are on point, like I said, you can talk about anything. For example, this thing right here. Let's just say someone brings up a fucking topic and says velos, right? I can say, oh yeah, you know, I've been taking them for a while. You know, I feel like it just helps me get through the day, or whatever the case may be. And actually, now that I think about it, today I had this one interaction at the 7-Eleven where this one guy was acting sassy as fuck because I bought this shit and I opened it, and this guy, you know, I opened it and they were all completely fucked up, and this man was fucking giving me attitude because I walked in there and I tried to switch him out, and he was acting like it was the end of the world, right? And that could go on to be something else. But you see how I was able to fucking make a random conversation about this out of nowhere? It's because I'm outside, I'm experiencing new things on a daily basis, so I have more things to talk about. When you just play video games and work out, don't wonder why when you go on a date, all you're gonna be able to talk about is, so, you heard that Ronnie Coleman used to eat steak and chicken all day? Like, you're fucking boring, dog. Go out there, practice your social skills, talk to the fucking crackhead on the street, talk to the cashier when she's cashing you out, talk to people. Go out there and experience new things so that you have more things to talk about, and work on yourself so that you're more handsome, you're more put together, you're more presentable, and then you're going to start seeing what I'm talking about. Because when women are into you, they're going to find a way to try to touch you to let you know that she's into you, okay? Because women are subtle. Women aren't going to be straight up for the most part, right? Unless you're fucking 7 feet tall like that one motherfucker on TikTok, right? For the most part, women are subtle with, you know, the way that they tell you that they like you, okay? That might be she looks over at you and she holds the eye contact a little bit longer. You're at the gym and she's asking you for help when you literally know that she doesn't even need help on whatever machine that she's using. She's just trying to find a way to talk to you. When she's touching you, she's trying to find a way to let you know, okay? And you got to be able to have social skills and the social awareness to be able to pay attention to the signs and see what's going on and see what the temperature is set at, okay? Because when you have the social the social experience and you can see the social cues, you can check the temperature. You can be like, okay, this chick isn't really feeling me. For example, right? Let's just say I approach a woman, and when I'm approaching her and basically, you know, I'm letting her know why I approached her. If she's holding eye contact, right? That lets me know, that's a social cue that she's interested, okay? But if she's kind of like looking away and looking around, that's a social cue that she's not interested, okay? So that's the video for today. Go ahead and drop a like and let me know down below. Have you experienced this shit or have you never experienced this shit? Let me know down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.